What's going on? It's your boy G from NYC of the G Talk podcast. Oh my God, that feels good saying that. It really feels good saying that right now. I ain't gonna hold you. This is the first official episode. I'm so excited. You know why? Because I got two special guests. I'm in my comfort zone right now. We go by the group I'm and Breeze. You know what I'm saying? We got the group chat going and all that. Without further ado, let me introduce y'all, starting with my boy Sean Michael Harrison.
What's up? What's
What's
up?
good, bro? And we got Nicheal, Gadson.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
What it do, y'all?
What's
Alvin
going on?
Breeze in the
Yes.
building.
Yes, the first episode feels so good. I ain't gonna
Most
hold
def.
you. But how y'all doing, man? Like really, like are y'all cool? Like y'all good?
I'm good. It's just like it's like a good and also like a weird transition, like going into like somewhat post COVID. Like
Oh,
even though
yeah.
like we're still in it, it's
Mhm.
kind of like where I want to say transitioning out of it, like in
Mhm.
a good light.
Right.
So it's just adjusting to that.
Okay.
But for the most part, yeah, we're chilling.
That's what's up. What about you, bro?
I've been all right, man. I'm doing really good.
I know you are.
Just gracious to be, here for another 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always a blessing. Not a lot of people make it to the next day. You know what I
Hell
mean?
Yeah.
It's just been like everybody's outside, which is also like a pro and a con to kind of piggyback off Nicheal. It's
Yeah.
like, everybody's outside, so you want to be too. You want to be active. You want to be moving and grooving, but
Yo.
that's also the con. Everybody's
Right.
outside.
It's like everybody's outside.
It's crowded as shit. You know
People
what I'm saying?
outside. Like when I'm
Yeah.
working in the city, people outside. I'll be like, nah, I don't like this.
And
I
it's
like
hot.
it. Yeah. It's crazy. I like it. I liked it better when it was like a ghost town.
Me
honestly, when I was
too.
working in the city.
I was gonna say
That shit
that, but
felt good.
I feel weird saying that because it's like I know there are people that were like anxious and was like, oh, I gotta get out of the house. I can't be in
Right.
the house too much.
Right.
Me, I was like, I don't have to go outside.
Right.
It just
I
felt
can
good.
stay indoors.
Everything was Zoom. Everything. It just felt right. I don't know. I kind of liked it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think y'all liked that shit.
Nah,
I
I was a
liked it.
fan,
Oh,
dude.
I
yeah.
was with it.
I didn't
was
think y'all
like-
liked it. I love that
Nah.
shit. I loved it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy because I remember when I started back at my job because I was, I guess, laid off or whatever, and I wasn't really making no bank. And then my manager contacted me back like, oh, she looked out for me. So when I came back, because we drive in the city, nobody was outside. So I was just like, yo, I just felt it felt good. It felt good. It felt good. But anyway.
He was chilling.
I know we skipped the introductions and whatnot, but I just want to talk about how we all met, man. This is crazy because I remember when I met y'all at a different point of my life in the same like not university but college.
Right.
So it's crazy because the Bronx boy, two Queens people, Bronx and Queens and whatnot. But I remember I think I met Sean first. It was at QCC, Queensboro Community College. Shout out to them. I met Sean. I think if I can remember, I think I met you in one of the classes, like one of the acting courses. I think it was stagecraft.
Stagecraft was
It was
definitely-
stagecraft.
yeah,
I knew
that was it.
Stagecraft, and you was just like you was hilarious.
I was just chilling, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. You was hilarious. As shit.
Nah,
You
I was a wild
funny
boy.
as shit. And I still got videos. You know what video I'm talking.
You ain't got to go into that territory right now.
I'll show y'all later. But I remember that. I remember when I met you and I was like, it was good vibes. And I was like, oh, this is my guy. We had fun. Every time
Yeah.
Stagecraft was fun.
Stagecraft was
It
great.
was so much fun.
Do we have to go on Saturdays too, or am I bugging?
I think we did go on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how you know that shit was like the Breakfast Club.
Y'all went on
Yeah.
Saturday.
I think we
Yeah,
did.
we have to
I
go
think we
in on
did for
Saturdays.
the reduction
Like
of the
in the
play.
morning.
When
and
I
stuff like
took it, I only went during the week. I never
you
came
did?
to school on the weekend. Never, because I had to work on weekends.
Right,
That's
right,
how I
right.
knew. I was like, I wasn't in no class on Saturday.
that. That's great. And I met you. I think I met you like
I graduated.
you graduated.
Yeah, but I still would come back to QCC.
Yeah, I remember. I met you through a mutual friend. I met you through a mutual friend. The name doesn't. I can't remember the name, but it was in the library. I remember, and you was all. What was that? What's that?
Oh, don't do it.
Yeah,
bro.
don't talk-
that phase. You was in that
Yeah.
phase of
We're
like
not talking about
emo.
that.
You was on
Oh.
some
There you
emo
go.
shit. You was on some emo. I'm like, yo, this guy.
Eh.
The rock and roll mixed with some, I don't know what the guy. I was just looking at you like, yo, this girl crazy as hell.
That'd be crazy.
But later on, I started to like, because I was always cool with Sean. That was my guy. He told me when he was leaving and everything like that. But it was like an on and off thing because I would see you, then I wouldn't see you, then I was like, But I think we reconnected, and that's how we formed this group. It's crazy how we reconnected. Y'all remember how we reconnected, right?
Yeah, man.
Y'all was in my mom's car for a minute
Yeah.
because of you. You was talking mad. I'm just like, yo, I had the car on because we dropped her
We
off first.
were all talking.
We
It was
dropped-
not
listen,
just
listen,
me.
was
we
all
dropped.
good.
Listen, we dropped you off
Right.
first, and we was in the
Yeah.
car chilling, talking. So I'm like, all right, Nicheal, I'll see you later.
No, that's not how that
Then you
went.
started talking like,
No.
yeah. So let me tell you about my life. I'm like,
No.
The
That's not
I had
how
to turn
it
the car. I'm
happened.
looking at Sean
No,
like, let me turn the
we-
car.
no,
I turned it back
no.
on. I'm like, does she not
We
get the
were
hint?
not get
all
the
we
message.
were
Did she
all
not get the hint?
talking. No, that's not what happened. We were all
ahead.
talking about stuff.
Break it
I
down.
don't remember exactly what, but we were all talking about stuff. We were all talking about like how individually we were doing with acting and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I think that was it when
We are actors,
Yes, we are actors.
artists.
And I think from there was when we started like the group chat,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
We just said we gonna do. I'm like, yo, let's just make a group
Nah,
chat. And
you
then I
said
think
it, and I went
You
upstairs.
did it, yeah. You made this
and
shit.
then I just put us all in the group.
He made that shit.
And then
we
named
we made it. We didn't name it until we all went to your house to do the self tape stuff.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought we did name it. I thought you
No,
named it.
we didn't come up
We
with
kept
the
renaming
name.
this shit.
We kept-
because
yeah,
we was going
changing
back
it.
and forth.
Yeah,
Me and you was
We
beefing.
didn't have the official name yet until we all was like, oh, Sean pulled out like the almond milk, right?
Yeah,
Really?
I
And
took a
then-
picture of almond milk.
And
or
then we
something
were like,
that.
oh, I drink almond milk too. And then that's how that
Really?
happened. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you just made this shit and
Nah,
then
we had
Nah.
to do.
The fuck?
Was it you that had a soul tape that we had to film all together?
was I the first one?
Sound about
Yeah.
right. That sound about
Self-tape
right.
Virginity. Did you
And we
break
both
the
had
self-tape
to-
tape
Yeah.
Cherry.
And then we
With
all
three of us
just
together?
we all just pulled up, and then we all was just chilling, and then
Yeah.
almond breeze.
That's crazy. And we kept in contact like how
It's
many
been
years
like a
has it
year.
been?
It's like
Almost 2
2
years.
years now.
Almost
I think
2
2
years.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me think.
Because we
2019?
was recording stuff before the pandemic.
Right.
So it wasn't 2018. Okay, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
18?
I thought it was
And
2018.
that's 3 years then.
That's why I thought it was 2018.
Okay, it might be 3 years.
I honestly thought it was 2018. It was
No.
2018.
It was
18.
It was.
It was
It
18.
was.
It
It
was.
was. It definitely was.
18?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know why I know? Because I remember 2019 was when I started at the bank job. And then I met people I wish I didn't meet.
You
right.
So yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
I definitely remember that. Facts.
Yo.
Oh my
History,
god.
the history's
Mind
rich.
blown.
Time went by.
Time goes. Why are you surprised about that? I don't be surprised
I
about
don't
time
know.
going by
Sometimes
quick.
I be thinking like, yo,
You
time
can't
is
freeze
going by
time
so
either. You gotta enjoy it.
It should be, yeah, right.
Dragging.
You gotta enjoy it. But
You
we
know.
was beefing because you kept renaming this shit, and I was getting tight. I'm like, no, like, and then we just somebody left it as Almond Breeze.
Yeah, we just left it. Yeah, yeah, yo. You know, it's funny
Yo.
when the little thing pops up and people see
Yeah.
my phone. They be like, "It says
It be-
Almond Breeze,
It be
nigga."
out. It be out. Yeah. Cause I had the cause y'all in my what's the thing on the top?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
close friends.
I got
right?
y'all in the close
Yeah.
friends thing on the
Yeah.
text
It's the-
messages.
It's the nigga.
Wait, oh my god, the way we just
You
spelled
see how
it is
long this shit is?
crazy,
That's
bro.
why people
The
be
chat
laughing.
is crazy, by the way. We be talking about everything.
People be laughing
About a
when
whole
it's,
bunch of
when
shit.
it's
Nigga
text
is
pop
spelled
up.
with 13 letters in our.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The wording is
crazy.
expanded to 13 letters.
That's
That's,
It
crazy.
just goes.
That's That is crazy,
Yo.
son. Oh my
That's
god,
wild.
what the fuck? Yo, every time I think about it, it's like them years just be like just
Mhm.
flying by. Cause before you know, it's gonna be 2022, and it's just like, what? I'm not ready for that. Like, but then again, you gotta get ready.
Yeah, you do.
If
know
you
what
ain't
I'm
ready,
saying?
gotta
Yeah,
get
gotta
ready.
get ready.
Man.
What do y'all have like planned for 2022? Like, what does that look like for y'all?
Mm.
Come back. I'll let Sean go first. He can go.
Man.
I know Sean out
I know
here.
Sean. Listen,
Yo,
Sean is
out
doing.
here.
Listen, Sean is doing the damn thing. Salute, brother. I'm trying to get up to where you. I'm trying to get back to
Nah.
where you at right now. You keep pushing forward, my
Thank
guy.
you. Thank
This
you.
is my motherfucking nigga, man.
Man,
Talking about,
my
this
guys
my guy. He
are-
got my support all the way.
Oh,
I
real
don't give a
rap.
shit.
We all rising up together,
Hell
man. That's what I
yeah.
love about it. That's the journey right there. That's not.
Yeah.
It's not when you get on TV. It's not when you do whatever the fuck or get whatever script. You know what I mean? It's when you with the homies and you rising up and you at a point where you reaching some higher plateaus.
Nice.
But for 2022, I mean, I just do it year by year. I set a good goal. I do a vision board. You know what I mean? And I just
Okay.
follow by that. That's been kind of my Bible throughout the whole year.
Okay.
And so this year, I've accomplished a lot of the things that's on my vision board. So you got to be really particular with like putting these things together. When I first did it, my girl was like, she put me onto it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Some arts and craft or some shit? You know what I mean? But then when you
Vision
put the
board.
manifestation
Yeah,
in it,
Yeah.
you put the work,
I gotta do
right?
that
Yeah.
vision board. Really, I gotta start doing
I
that.
started
You
writing,
should.
like writing in my journals and stuff, like
Yeah.
all the like the goals that I want to accomplish, and then like every month, like I would check off things that I want to accomplish,
Mhm.
and then once that month passed, I would like look back and see like,
Oh.
did I actually do what I need to do,
Wow.
or
That's
like,
dope.
And
do
you
I
check
need
it
to,
off, like-
yeah,
Right.
just a
Oh,
way of like keeping,
Oh.
in check with yourself.
that's lit.
Oh hell yeah.
Cause I normally just in my head I try to do it in my head, but I do need
See,
to
you need the
manifest that
visual
right.
representation.
I need that
in
vision
front of
board
you, bro.
shit.
It's different.
I need that vision board because
Different.
I feel like because I think I seen one of your vision. Yeah,
You
you
seen
showed me
both
one
of
when I
them.
came
Yeah,
over. Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, yo, because I know how to do it, but it's just I never actually did it. So I think when you do it like that, you actually manifesting it. Like, oh, this is gonna happen. This shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. This is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'm gonna start just really writing my shit down, like what I really want, because I do have some stuff I want to accomplish this year. I want to definitely accomplish by this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will do it. You know what I'm saying? This is actually one of the goals. I was talking to y'all about the podcast like a week ago, almost 2 weeks, talking about making a podcast. And I was like, here we are. I just looked at some studios. Here we are. Like I gotta find a home. Maybe this is my home, but I don't know. But that's probably one of my goals. That was one of my goals I had written down in my head. I gotta write it
This
down.
shit cozy. You better make this home, man.
This
This
is
is
nice. I like it.
nice.
Cozy
Set up,
boys.
the setup nice. Everything.
Most
the,
def.
the mic like crisp as hell. I keep talking about that. It's crisp. It's crisp as hell,
It's
bro.
waterproof, right?
Oh, absolutely
Better
not.
hope it is.
Shit.
Damn.
We don't got no. Oh, he's looking at me. He's like,
Take a quick
he's
commercial.
turning his head.
Take a quick commercial break. I know.
Well, I
not.
moved it to the side.
He's like, fuck.
But I don't know, for 2022.
Oh, I forgot about you.
I keep saying this, like I keep saying like, oh, get representation, management,
That's
but
one of them.
honestly, if not that, I'm on a mood where like I'm just gonna make my own content and just start
Okay.
pushing it out to producers and see like where it can go.
Yeah.
They say like if the work doesn't find you, you gotta make it. So
Yeah.
That's
that's it.
That's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember you talking about your girl. You was talking about like the whole like she got you into that vision board stuff, right?
Yeah.
She got you to that's really
She
dope.
just, yeah, man. It's just like I don't entirely believe like some things happen like just for the sake. Like I feel like a lot of things happen for certain reasons at a specific time and a specific reason. You know what I mean? If I was to tell you like, do I feel I'm ready? Like I was ready like last year to do things that I'm doing now. No.
You wouldn't
Mm.
like what's
wouldn't
one
say
of them?
that.
What's one of them? What you say? That
I
you was-
mean, like
when you talk about
just
that.
one of the things I had on my vision board was what was it? Like walking on my first premiere for my own film.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so I have a picture of Letitia, right? From Black Panther and all that. She's on this, the Step and Repeat banner. And I was like, damn, I really
the
want to
paper
do
towels
this.
are here, bro.
Here we
Let me
go.
cut you off. I'm
Thank
gonna
you
cut
so
off.
much. Nah, you good.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
I'm
you.
gonna cut you off.
Nah, but
Say
like,
some of that.
yeah, doing that, right? And like my vision board, it took a while because my girl did move into my spot. So
Oh.
it was like, I didn't really have time to like put everything away and like set everything up so quickly. It took
Okay.
time. So my vision board was just chilling in like a box for a minute.
Okay.
And so I went on my first premiere, like Step and Repeat in fucking like April, bruh. It was so like unexpected.
that.
You know what I
Peep that.
mean? So it was like, wow, I popped it out and I was like, yo, I really did that, but I wasn't even looking at it like
You
that.
don't think about it until it hits
Until it
you.
happens.
happens,
until it
right?
hits you.
Until it happens.
That's
man.
why,
It's
like
just
I
different.
said, like when I look back in my journal and I see like what I wrote down, I'm like, yo, I did this already without
Right.
even like realizing it.
Wow.
So yeah, you gotta start.
I'm gonna start writing it down.
Yes,
manifesting.
please.
I just going back to your girl, right? Because you said she assisted you with stuff, right?
Yeah,
she
right.
Really, like your partner type, right? I had a question about that, right?
Yeah.
So, because you said your girl lived with you,
Right.
I heard you said that. So when do you think? It's for both of y'all. When y'all think is a good time to like when you with your shorty or your man?
Yeah.
When is the good time to like move in with your significant other?
All
When
right.
when you think is the right time to do that?
Before we even answer, I just want to clear the air right now because I know this is video and audio recorded.
Yes,
I would say
sir.
my lady moved in with me because my roommate was moving out and
Oh,
we
okay.
lived together. That's what I
Okay.
would say. I
Okay.
wouldn't say she lives with me.
Oh, y'all live together.
We live
Facts.
together
I'm
because
sorry
she
about
will
that.
see this shit and nigga, what? She
My
would go
bad, my
heavy.
bad, my
Nah,
bad
but
ass.
yeah, to answer the question pretty much. It's interesting of a concept to like when people move in with one another, especially like millennials, because my girlfriend, we talk about that all the time, you know? And it's like you'll see nowadays like people will move in with each other, then get married, then do something else. As opposed to like get married, you know what I mean, live at individual spots or
Right.
something like that.
Facts.
Like I was just like, babe, we should be able to like if we get married, I want us to come home together and know that we are all like good. The rhythm is smooth and we know who we are in our own spaces. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To like have two people that live from two different areas and then they're like, oh, okay, let's get married. Oh, and then let's get an apartment after this. You will be surprised by who you were with.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same.
It's
You
not.
need to live with the. I feel like you got. I never lived with a person like one of my
Yo.
girlfriends,
It's
but you have to live with them
It's a different
first
experience.
in order to know if you ready to go down the line, like if you ready to do everything else, because you don't really know a person until you move in with them.
It's
That's a
true.
saying.
It's true.
That's a saying. I think that's a saying. That's why I'm like, I gotta really know you to really be comfortable around you, do everything around you, walk naked in the crib.
Yeah,
no
man.
shade. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna share my thoughts on that. But
I don't think there's.
wanna know what
I
you
don't
think.
think there's a specific time. Like some people like to put a time limit and be like, oh well, we've been together for like 6 months, or we've been together for like a year. Let's move in. I think it's based on how you really feel about each other, how you go about, how you communicate. Maybe start with like some sleepovers or something, then and then progress to that like
Nightcap.
living environment. You don't just jump straight in and be like, all right, cool, we like each other, let's move in. Like,
Right.
that's wild.
It said the nightcap when you talk about the sleepover. It's a nightcap.
Nightcap.
I mean, I feel honestly for me, I feel like it needs to be, like you said, it's not necessarily a time. I think it has to be some type of time between. If the vibes is good, if the vibes is like, I feel like if you talking for like probably all right, let's say 6 months, the vibes is cool. You have your own place, and it's different too if you have your own place already, and then they start coming over and
There's
doing
a
this.
whole bunch
So
of
that
factors.
it plays,
yeah.
different factors play in. So it's just like when you think about that, it's like,
Right.
all right, then I'm gonna get comfortable faster. You come over for movie night, we go out for a date and stuff like that. You come back over, spend the night. So it's gonna be like a routine type. Even though I don't really like to do routine, I don't like routines like that. But it'll be like type of a routine type. So it's like you definitely you don't know when it's the right time. But I'm actually talking for people that don't have their own crib. Like let's say me and my girl didn't have like our own crib. So that's gonna. I feel like that would take time for us to actually form that and talk about like, yo, babe, I think we should move in together. Like,
I mean, that's
think?
one
You know
way
what I'm
to
saying?
go about it. Like if you're already like if you don't have a setup of your own
And you
and
tryna-
they don't have a setup, then that is something that you can
It
do
has to be
because
talked about.
y'all are. Because then from there you're like actually like building something together. You're both moving into a whole new place for the first time.
Okay.
Like that is totally different from
Having
somebody
a
that
place
has
already.
their own
Right.
space.
That's what I'm saying.
Moving
Okay.
from
That's
their
what I'm saying.
comfortable zone into something
what I'm
else, or
saying.
bringing somebody into their comfort zone. You know what I mean? So that's what I say. Like it's different factors. That's why like time, it is
A
it is
It
a
definitely
factor.
is a factor.
But
yeah.
I don't think it's the deciding.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'll give you that.
Right.
I give you that. That's what I'm gonna give you.
Because I was with somebody for years, and when we finally moved in, it was totally different from what I expected.
How many years?
Say like 4.
4 years? That's
a minute, man.
that's some.
That's
I was
something.
talking about
yeah,
that 2
says
years.
something,
You
bruh.
4 years?
Exactly. So you would think like, all right, 4 years, yeah, we know each other perfectly, and we get along great already. So yeah, let's do it. And then,
Damn.
yeah.
Some real shit happened.
I mean, listen. Maybe sometimes I think I forgot it's a meme. It's a meme I saw on Facebook. Be having the memes. I be on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, you live on Facebook.
Facebook, I be on. 'Cause the
Yo,
memes-
he live on
I be-
Instagram too.
Listen, I be wanting to get off Facebook
live
so
on
much, but the
Facebook.
memes and stuff be so much funny sometimes than on
Yo.
Instagram. So I saw a meme, but it's not funny meme, but it said, oh my God, I forgot. It's like God's protection is, it says something about like your direction, how you want it is God's protection, and it was something I'm gonna show y'all later, but it was something that I was just like, yo, that's why it's not working out the way you want it to work out, because God got something better for you in store. And it's like, damn God, I don't want that. I want what I have now.
You better
But that
stop
may
playing
that
with
may be
Stop.
that may be a toxic situation too. So it's like you don't want to. You wish, like my pops always say, you wish you never born. If you if you do something
Mm.
that you know end up wanting to do when it doesn't really work out, you keep pressing. You go wish you
Think
was never
about it
born.
this way: has there ever been a moment where you got what you wanted, and it turned out to be not what you wanted in the long
I
run?
would say I haven't felt like I want to say probably when I was like a young and 18, 19. I really wanted something, and as
Was
I
it
got older,
romantic? Like, was it a
it was romantic
relationship?
wise. Like it was something like going in. Then I would say like as years went by, I think about it now. I'd be like, I ain't want that bullshit. What that shit, man? What the fuck was I thinking? And I think I got older, and I'm just like, I'm
Mhm.
glad. And I was just like, I'm kind of glad I ain't going that high. Like I'm just
Yeah.
like, whoa, wait. But then again, that's a part of growing
It's
up and
life. Yeah.
maturing. So it's just like,
Yeah.
but it's like you wouldn't think that now. Like you at this age now, you'd be like,
It's what Nicheal
I'm
said. It's
still
time,
maturing.
man.
I'm still
Time.
maturing. I'm still
Time is weird, man.
like I'm
Yeah.
about to be fucking 28 years
Yeah.
old. So it's like
And
you
he's
gonna be
still
thinking.
like, it's still a
I'm
learning
still at like I'm still
process.
I'm like
That's the crazy thing. Like, even like when we get older, like even past 30, we still gonna be learning stuff. We're gonna be learning
that's
about
yeah.
how to move about life as a 35 something year old. It's different, man.
I learned not to put like on the age. Don't put no time limits on no
Mm-mm.
damn ages. Cause I'd be like, cause to be honest with you, I said by 25 I was gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be doing that. At 25 I'm be in this movie and shit like that. I was 21 at the time. I'm like by 25, but it's good to set goals too.
Yeah.
So it's like, but then again, it's like you shouldn't. Cause I told myself by 25 I ain't gonna get it. And I said, look at me now. I'm still. So you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can't necessarily say like, all right, for example, by 30, if I don't have what I want, then I'm not doing it. No, I'm gonna keep doing it. If I'm turning 30, I'm gonna still obtain it because I'm still getting near to my goal. So I'm that much closer. It's another meme with the rock when the guy was picking for gold and stuff, and he just stopped, and the other guy kept going.
Yeah, I seen
It's
And
that
it was
another
like a
one.
meme.
little closer, like
Yeah,
to the
he was
treasure.
close. He was right there, but he just
Yeah.
stopped and he gave up. So
Right.
that makes me think like maybe I should keep picking for the goal because I'm right there. I'm
Do
right
you
out that
ever
motherfucker.
feel that way towards like acting? Like you be thinking like, yo, like
That's a love-hate relationship with
I've been
acting.
doing this for so long, and
16, I started my
it's
first acting
like,
class. By the way,
yeah,
16 years old, I started my first acting class.
I
Now
don't think.
I'm about to be 28. But I was on and off with it. Like I took I took breaks from it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like a love and hate relationship with the acting. I love film. I'm actually working on something by the end of this month, which is gonna be really good. I can't wait. But I was just like, it was just a lot. Like I was going through the motions, especially in college QCC, because I was telling all y'all like I want to do film. I don't want to do this theater shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I left and went to Lehman, I was all about the film stuff, and then other people from QCC was starting to do the film thing, and I was just kept trying to just stick to film because I really liked film more. Like film, even though I started in theater, I loved film. I just something about film because it's like we could talk just like this, and film is scene. Theater, you be like, and you will not like this.
I like both. You get different,
Yeah.
aspects from both. Like I love theater, live performance is always gonna be like an
Yeah.
amazing
Right.
feeling for me. And I think it brings out more in terms of like acting.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love film for the visuals. There's so much
Yeah.
magic that you can make in film.
Fire.
I mean, there's magic you can make in theater too. Like I've seen amazing like productions with some crazy visuals, but yeah, I definitely have more of a passion for film. But like in terms of like that like, oh, I gotta keep going at it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I'll be honest. Like there are days where sometimes I'm like, yo, I've been doing this for so long, and I feel like it's not gonna hit anytime soon.
Mm.
And maybe I should like start thinking of like doing something else.
But I mean, you do other things like
I do so much.
you
I
just
do.
do other shit. It's like
I know.
why
But
should acting be the focal point? We could do other things around it, bring us back to that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be like stuff around film.
the crazy thing about that is every time I have that thought, every time I'm like, all right, I'll focus on something else, an acting opportunity will come up.
Mm.
And then
So
that
you
is
thinking
when
about
I'm
it.
like, okay, so I do keep going in the acting field, and I, like this, I am meant to do this then.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Okay.
I don't know. It's
I
like,
see what you're saying.
yeah.
I definitely see what you're saying. I mean, listen, I ain't giving up. I'm gonna still stick. I'm gonna still do what other stuff I do, which is this podcast, and I'm gonna do like other stuff around film too. So maybe that like I don't really think about it as much because it's like I'm still doing what I do. So I mean, listen, it's all timing. I be thinking like what's meant for us is meant to be. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
But talking about like the passion stuff like that, like it's other hobbies that we picked up. Like it's hobbies that we actually picked up together
Yeah,
that I actually
yeah.
kind of. Nicheal, I would say Nicheal put me
Nicheal
out, but
definitely
she
put us
definitely put
on.
us on because I've been thinking about my head's been doing it for so long. But I want to say y'all like people listening too that rock climbing is something special. I ain't gonna hold you. That's something special. It's like a therapeutic type feel. I don't know, like even though I be sore as shit, like I just be thinking like, damn, I kind of did something real productive for the day, and it's like a workout.
Yeah.
That rock climbing, you like a pro at the shit.
I started rock climbing because it was the only like form of fitness that I enjoyed. That didn't feel like, oh my God, I gotta do like 30 minutes of this or I gotta do like certain reps of this. Like it was just a workout that I felt comfortable doing.
Right.
But the more like I got into it, it became more of like a motivational thing. Like I would try like a certain route, couldn't really do it the first time, but then you keep working on it and you see like your progress and how you're getting better at it, and then you can finally do it and you're like, yo, that's the key. Like if you keep working on it, if you're consistent, then you reach higher levels.
Right.
And
It's new
that's
heights.
new heights.
New heights.
And that's
Literally.
basically that's what life is.
Yeah.
You keep growing, you keep learning, and you keep being consistent at something, and eventually you'll reach new heights.
You a killer at this.
So you just posted a new vid.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was today or yesterday.
It was yesterday.
You killed that
It was
joint,
yesterday. I
man.
peeped it. I
It's
peeped it.
yesterday.
What you think, bro? What you think
hard
about
route.
that?
What, the rock climbing? I
what you
mean, it's
think?
really therapeutic. You know, I did some like rock climbing in college for an outdoor skills course, but like, you know, we were actually on the mountains, but we only did it like once or twice. This is like a repetitive thing where it's like when you're indoors, you know, bouldering or whatever it is, like lining, you just like, you don't feel like you're working out. You know, you feel like you're on an adventure. You feel like, yo, I could definitely get to that one if I put my body this way, or like, you know, you have to know yourself, know your body, know your strength, and just like, even the little clay helps a lot too. Like the chalk or whatever, my fault, the chalk that you got to put on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's using that. Everybody just walks around with white hands. They don't mind like looking a little grungy because it's just that type of experience.
Yo,
my hands is looking
you a
crazy
beast.
right
Fact,
now.
yo, you mad catalysts and
catalysts,
shit.
I got
Yo,
You
real
a beast.
talk.
How
real
far are you
talk.
from that? How far are you from the rock climbing thing? Like from your house? How far is it?
Like 40 minutes?
Oh, 40 minutes. Yo, listen, I want to keep.
Yeah,
I wanna keep
like
at that
I'm
shit.
saying,
Cause I want to
like,
keep getting sore every time I go. I want to be my body used to it. Just like
no,
when I go
you'll
to the
get
gym.
Right.
used to it. Like when I first started, I would stop probably like 10-20 minutes. Now I'm there for hours. And even when I'm like sore, I'm like, all right, let me just take a break. You know, eat something, drink something, and all right, back on the wall.
Even when I take a break, I'll be like, damn, I don't want to get back. I don't want to climb on this shit because I'm already sore as shit. That shit be getting me. I'm like, hey. That shit, nah, for real. But like them new heights though, I don't know. I feel good like when I be climbing, especially the ones I be thinking I can't do. And then I get up on that shit, I'm like, yo, I just did that shit. I really just did that. I just feel, I don't know, I feel like ease. I be like,
When you
I can't believe
first
I
went
did
to
it.
when you came to Vital that day, you said you never like did any rock climbing, no boulder or nothing, right?
Never. I always was thinking about it, like, yo, I kind of want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not only for white people. Fuck that shit.
You really?
So I was just like, yo, maybe I can do that shit. So I was just like, when you told me about it and I saw that you was like actually doing it, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta. That Friday was a night. The first time we did it, it was a smooth. Even though I had to dip out, but that first day was like,
it was the opening.
yeah, I liked it. It was like a good day. It was positive vibes around. I liked it. I could have stayed a little longer, but when I first did, I think the first one we did was I think it was, what color was it? It was like pink.
It was like a pink.
That first one, yeah. So it was just like when I did that, I was like, oh, all right, this is not so bad, you know, because I thought the first time going in we have the ropes around us. And then you told, and then it was like, oh no, it's just free, like we doing. I'm like, what? And we had to sign them shits. I was like, oh man, so they know we go bust our ass. Fuck, like nah, son. Nah. But for the most part, it was, oh man, it was dope. I need to go back. Definitely, it's been. When's the last time we went, bro?
Maybe like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, it was 2 weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, I thought it was longer than that.
No, it hasn't been that long.
You go like every fucking day.
Not every day.
Like every, how many times a week?
I'd say probably
3.
like 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I be on your Instagram.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he know that.
Yeah, right. I didn't even know it first. He
I
was
be
like,
hawking it down sometimes. It depends,
Three.
man. It depends. It depends.
But it's good. Like I didn't even expect to like really get too much into it. I told my friend about it, the one that works there, my friend Kat. I was like, oh, Brooklyn Boulders just opened up. We should go over there someday just to check it out. And the next thing you know, she hit me back like maybe like a week later. Was like, guess who works there? I was like, oh, say less.
Wow, that's
And then
crazy.
that's how she gave me like a free membership and all
Oh,
that stuff. So that's
wow.
how I started going more. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
probably would have went like probably like once a week just to like, do just a little something. But now that like I'm a member, like it makes sense to just go, and I love it. It's like my favorite
Mhm.
thing to do now. Every time like someone's like, "Oh, Nicheal, what are you doing?" Like, I'm going rock climbing. Some people be like, "Rock climbing? That's what you do for fun?" I'm like,
Oh wow.
"Yeah."
And it's just like I feel like well when I get back to that like with the gym when I get back in my gym shit I feel like it's just like the gym where it's like you want to get your mouth
Yeah,
fit
it's
and you
like
want to
it
just like you stress and be like rock climbing is the way. All right, let me just I don't have to do much talking. Let me get to
right.
the rock climbing place and just do some few things and like you know what I'm saying like it's like they could be like yo Nicheal, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I just want to rock climb. I just want to rock climb right now. I don't want to do anything
Yeah.
right now.
I don't
Yeah.
like
I sound
lifting
like her a little bit,
weights.
right?
I don't. Yeah. I do not sound like that.
Yes, you do.
But yeah, I don't like lifting weights or anything like that. The most
I
like
do.
kind of workout that I like is like cardio. So that's
Okay.
all I would do at the gym, just run on a treadmill, run on a treadmill. That was it. And then I started rock climbing. It's like you're using your own body weight.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
all you really much.
Listen, if I can incorporate the rock climb along, because I love lifting weights, I need to get back on that. I love doing it, the bench pressing. So if I could get back on that, and put two and two together, I will be a
You
monster.
like lifting weights, you said?
You better join.
I like doing that. I gotta get back
become
on
a
it.
member.
Bro, why don't you just put a weight on you and then rock climb?
They have weights in the thing.
Yeah.
Like they have a gym
That's
there.
different. Yeah, I that's why I saw that when I saw the bench press. When I went there, I saw the bench pressing and all
They have
that.
a gym.
I
That
saw
is
the
true,
ping
they
pong
do,
table. I
yeah.
gotta get a ping pong table. By the way, whenever I move to my official spot, I need a ping pong table
Thanks.
or a foosball.
Or pool
'Cause
table.
I was killing you in the foosball.
Oh,
bro.
you hot.
Nah, we
man.
was tired.
Don't
we was
go
tired.
back to that.
We was
Ah.
tired in California. We was
Come
tired
on.
up. But you know what's crazy? Not to be too long on the rock climb, but I remember rock climbing. Like when I went to California, it kind of reminded me of going on them hikes type. It's like I guess related to the same activity. I remember my friend out there because I have a few people out there. I hit up my friend. And she's like, "Oh, we're gonna go hiking." I'm like, okay. She's like, I need you to be up by this time. I was like, that's a little early, but okay. She came and got me around 7 fucking a.m. I'm just like, we drove
Did
to
you go to the Hollywood
yeah
side?
over there. We
Mm.
went over there and she was showing where like the Batman layer, where they filmed the Batman layer and stuff like that. And when we was going up, it's like I felt like we was going up forever, and I was sweating buckets. That was a crazy workout. And I have it actually on my YouTube on my vlog, by the way. You should check it out. And but when I went up, like when I was kept going up and up, I was just like, yo, this is a workout. Like I was drenched in sweat, like literally, because I felt like, and I was just walking. I was literally just walking, so I was just like, yo, why am I sweating so much? Like what the fuck is going on?
How'd
man?
you feel when you got to the top, though?
It
And you
felt
didn't
good. I
walk?
took them pictures. I
There you
felt
go.
good. I felt like I accomplished something for the day. It's just like, okay, all right, this is not so bad, you know. And then I got the fuck about it. Done with this shit. So
Yeah.
I feel
it
you. I
was
want to go
dope.
hiking.
I would love to go
wanna
hiking.
Didn't you
I
go
wanna go
hiking when
so-
you went out to Cal? Didn't you go hiking? when you went
Nah.
there? Oh,
Mm-mm.
thought
I
you
went to
just took a
Atlanta.
picture.
I hiked in Atlanta.
Oh,
I
I thought you
went-
hiked in California. 'Cause I thought you took the
I
picture by the
went
Hollywood sign.
hiking. I didn't
Oh,
finish the
group.
trail.
That was like, yeah,
Yeah,
2018.
you went,
yeah.
yeah.
My fault, yeah.
I went hiking, but I didn't finish it. I
Where?
didn't go
Really?
all
In
the way.
Cali?
Yeah.
Why you
I
didn't
I
finish?
didn't go. I don't know.
I'm surprised.
Honestly, don't know. I don't know.
surprised.
It's never
I
too
just
late,
didn't.
man.
I didn't go all the way up. I don't know what happened. It's not like I was tired. I don't remember why I didn't go all the way. But I was just like,
Wow.
It's
I'm
all
weak.
good.
I'm super weak. Yo, it's so crazy because I remember when we was talking about like relationships and moving in and stuff like that, doing that stuff. I was just like, you know, because we in our late 20s. You know what I'm saying? We in our late 20s.
He's still in the mid.
y'all in the
Yeah.
middle.
Mid.
I ain't no
I'm
mid.
claiming
I'm about
mid,
to be
bruh.
28.
You 27?
I'm 27.
Yeah.
You the oldest. My bad. You the
Yeah.
oldest, so you get to say
I'm
whether
late.
we in the
I am
you
late
in the late or
20s.
whatever. But it's like we get in there, so it's just like you don't be. I don't know. I be thinking sometimes about like I want to say kids. I be thinking about that. I be thinking about like as far as legacy and like the throne, who holds the throne and stuff like that. So it's just like not that I'm rushing. I ain't rushing. I ain't rushing for shit. I don't rush for shit. But I don't do that shit. But it's like sometimes you sit in the back of your head like, yo, is kids is that something I want down the line? Like, do I want to have kids down the line?
Right.
Like find somebody I really truly can vibe with, I love, and this, that, and third. We best friends, we good, we straight. And baby come out. You know what I'm saying? I was just really thinking about that, but I honestly feel like for me it's like all about taking my time. I know that we getting there, and we still young, by the way.
Yeah, I
We
think
still
what
young.
it is
We
like
still young. Mama, what you think?
our parents, you know, had us at a young,
Earlier.
yeah, like early
Right.
20s, and so that became like the thing where like, okay, kids were being born like with their parents being like in their early 20s, so it was like, oh, you
Right.
know, got to set up, you know, generation wealth and all that stuff. But I
Right.
feel like now, like in this millennial age, there's less like focus on having kids like in your early 20s or by your 30s. I feel like it's more about preparing yourself
Mm,
for like whatever is to come, like whether you have kids or not. Like it's
yeah.
just being like you being able to take care of yourself at this point. And that's one of my things that I think about if I want to have kids or not. I'm always like, am I in a position where I can take care of my kid if I were to have one?
Okay. Okay. But I mean, I would say what you think
Uh,
about children and stuff.
just children. I mean, shit, bro.
Yo,
It's
his face.
yeah. Sometimes it's hard for me to like
Shit.
roll over and make
My bad,
myself some
bro.
cereal, bro.
You
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to another human being that you have to, or human beings, more than one, you know, that you have to tend to and nurture,
Twins?
it's like you can't. I mean, I wouldn't even mind twins. I ain't gonna.
Cause that's
hold you.
it. I'm not thinking that.
Just yeah. After that, like one or
That's
two,
it.
I'm chilling.
That's it.
But
That's it.
yeah, man. At this age, I'm just not really in that mode.
Tunnel
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I know like everyone in this room like knows somebody, and there's nothing wrong with this. Of anybody who has a kid, and that's like it was younger when we were like 21 they had a kid. We were like 18 or 19 they had a kid. Nobody was judging nobody. You know what I'm saying? But for me to have it at that age, I would go crazy,
I would
son.
go, son. I would go
I
crazy.
would go crazy
2021.
today.
I'm thinking, you know what's crazy? I got so many pictures in my phone. I don't really, but I gotta delete pictures. I got so many memories and stuff on my phone, right? So when I go back to the year of when I was 21, I think about what I was doing around that year, and I'm like, I don't think I'll be
wasn't
ready for no
shit.
damn fucking. Them
But you
kids.
know what? You know what
Yeah.
they say, like you're never ready for the things that are, you know,
They always say that.
to do. So it's like you
Yeah.
either you ready or you get ready. Like my cousin, she had a child at 21, and they doing good. Like you know, it's like you think about it like oh my God, what would I do if I was ever in a situation? But you find a way,
Right.
and you just make it happen.
Make it happen. Make it happen,
there it
Captain.
goes.
Listen, I mean, I feel like it depends. Like, you know what I be thinking more than having a kid? I be thinking about the person I'm having a kid with.
Right.
I think about that more than anything because it's like, I gotta be able to be. I don't know. I gotta be transparent with you. We gotta be on like something like this, like crossed up. Like we gotta be close. Like I gotta be able to know you like my best friend. Like you. Like I can't. I really think about that more than anything. Like we gotta be together when we have this kid. Like I can't. Like I know situations do happen with the baby mama, baby daddy drama. Y'all no longer together. Y'all do what's best for the kid. But for me, I just feel like I gotta be with you. Like I gotta either be with you solid. We gotta be solid 100. You know what I'm saying? And from there, we figure it out. Like yo, babe, like because it's better that way. Once y'all build a foundation, y'all show y'all children what it's like to actually be in love and all that other good shit. You know what I'm saying? But being in love that's that shit. That shit. Listen, whenever I find that shit, but nah, that shit for the birds right now. But I feel like it has to be with somebody I'm really like, all right, this the person. All right, I'm gonna get you pregnant. Like we joking, like I'm gonna get you pregnant. What? I'm what? Like that shit. Not
Damn,
even though it's some
like-
toxic shit.
I think it's like he was in Walmart. I'm gonna just go get you pregnant
Right,
real quick.
Like
I'm gonna
you gonna
be
be
right
on
back.
some. You gonna be on
like-
some
Yeah,
like
stay
yo,
right
like
there.
what? Even
right
after we
there,
have
I'll be
baby
right
number
back.
one, even if we have baby number one, and we talk about baby number two, it's like yo, I'm gonna get you pregnant.
He's
Yeah.
manifesting, guys.
Oh,
Chill,
that's
chill,
what it sound like.
chill. I'm
That's
not.
what
I'm
it
not
sound
manifesting.
like.
I'm not manifesting shit. I'm
He's
just saying. I'm just talking
He's
what
about.
it
like,
sound
I'm
like.
gonna
talking
get
about
this
life.
woman
Pregnant.
I'm just talking about life and what's to come down the line because we are getting older and these
Yeah.
years is flying by. Because I remember when I was fucking 18 years old. I still remember when I graduated high school. It was crazy. It's almost been 2011. It's like 11 years since I graduated high school. How time has like. I remember graduating high school. My pops was telling me. Now from here you're gonna see what
Mhm.
people are doing. Like they go in the different directions because we was all together. So it's like once we out, you see different people going to different directions now. You see where they're headed, what they're doing in their life, and it makes you think. Because it's like I keep in contact with some of my high school like friends like that and see
Definitely.
what they doing, and it's amazing to see like some people is like either good or bad. For the most part, the good it's really good. Like people that they have jobs and they have families now. I'm just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, you got a kid now? I remember when
Yeah.
you was a clown ass nigga. Like, it's crazy, but I'm just like, it's a blessing. I'm just like, wow, like just to see that, it's a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the prize right there. But I gotta get to this bag, man. I gotta get my head in order. I gotta get this money 1st. I gotta make sure I'm straight. Like I wanna be like set financially stable type. Like I wanna have oh man, I want to have the house, the loft, whatever. Like I want to have the money. I could be like, all right, I could take care of this. I could take care of that with no problem. Or just making money in my sleep. Well, shit, I want to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that's something I'm manifesting. But yeah, so it's like, yo,
See,
like,
but there's that. I'm gonna cut you off.
Nah,
but
it's all
there's
good.
that nuance between you're prepping to do it, and then if there is an unexpected thing that happens, you have a kid, then you have to do it. You know,
Yeah.
that's two different ways of moving, and I'd rather not have the pressure.
right.
I know we'd rather not have the pressure on our shoulders. You know what I mean?
Right.
When the person, the little kid, is in front of us, literally, like, and we have to be able to, you know, bring the energy to 100 when we on like 20 from doing working and working on our personal stuff and not really getting time to ourselves and traveling, driving.
But
You know?
sometimes, like, I think it depends on the person. Some people need certain things to drive them into, going forward.
Right.
Like, my mom, for example, she told me she never intended on having kids, but when she had me, she said her whole life changed.
Wow.
And from there on, it was, she worked and was just able to just, move on up. So sometimes, like you said, like some things do come unexpectedly,
They do.
but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
True. That could be a blessing in disguise.
Mhm.
It
But
could be.
like you said, just to say what you like to pick up back off what you said, that's something you don't wanna when that time comes, like, all right, when it happened, it
You
happened.
want to move into it. You want to move on
I see
into
what
it.
you're
You don't want to
saying.
have to
I see what
panic
you're saying.
when it happens.
I
and
see
then
what you're
when
saying,
you're
bro.
unprepared. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we're grinding so hard right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even if we don't have kids and even if we do. You know what
We
I'm
gotta
saying?
make it seem like, cause I feel like I hate that narrative where it's like, all right, I got my kids here, so now I gotta go hard now. Well, what was you doing before? Why was you like? I want to be able to do that now before
just
I have
go
kids.
hard,
Like even me having a kid, like let's say I'm going hard, going crazy, doing my thing. Me having a kid is just a plus. So I'm like, I'm going even more harder, two
Right.
times hard, three. I want to be able to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have that stability where it's like, I bet, chill out, I got you. We gonna be straight. I'm gonna take care of you and your mom when we good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta think about that too. That comes to play as well. Just to piggyback off what you were saying. Cause that shit real, man. That shit real. Oh man, for real. But it's I don't know. Like I feel like when it comes to, I just think, cause my mom's had me when I want to say 24,
Same.
23, 24. I think
I was
24.
My mom was 23.
Oh, 23, 23, 24. So it's like we passed that age. So it's just like you think about like, damn, like, and it goes back to what you were saying, millennials now, it's just like everything is just so far advanced and things is more expensive, more money. So it's like back then, our parents had, I always say our parents had it easy
You
because
could
everything
get
was
a
cheaper.
1-bedroom apartment
Everything
for
was
like
cheaper.
$700.
Everything was literally cheaper. Now I look at the one
it's
bedroom studio
inflation.
for studios,
Yeah.
1800
Right.
What the fuck is this?
Right.
The fucking studio.
Like, why was I born during this time?
And the studio back then was probably $600, $700 a month,
Like,
bro.
I'm a millennial adult. I'm not even having fun.
Right. It's like it's like
so much bread.
we working. It's like, oh man, you put on this earth, and it's like we working crazy to make ends meet. This shit is ghetto.
See, but that's even more interesting that you said that, because it's like with us now, with inflation, shit's more pricey. You know what I mean? But I still see us living our lives. You know what I mean? I still see us going to Jamaica, we going to Mexico, Cancun, we going to these places, but we're also getting not so much of what they made when they were in their time. You know what I mean? Like $10, $11 an hour type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, $15 is minimum wage and shit. We also got to realize taxes cuts a lot of that, so we're not really giving much to, you know what I mean, in the forefront. But that means we're also really good with our money in some cases. You know what I mean? Like, we're not getting so much, so we're able to like, all right, nah, I can't do that this weekend, bro. I'm gonna holler at you next weekend, sis. Like, peace. You know what I mean? Man. And you know how to give and take. Maybe I shouldn't get that Kit Kat bar right now because I got to get my ass home on this metro. You know what I mean? And it's horrible sometimes, but like,
I don't got
we're gonna be stronger.
I'm weak.
She's like, I got $2.50 on my card.
I got it, yeah. If I ain't got the cash, I got a card.
Listen, Nicheal got it, man. She got money.
Nah, I need to develop that habit, though.
Nicheal got money, y'all. Nikki got money.
Do not say that. I do not.
Okay.
That's why I'm like.
That goes into my next question, actually, with the vacation part, like traveling and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
It's traveling to me. I feel like I've been trying to take advantage of this year, even though this is gonna be my second trip coming up for my birthday. I'm already thinking about doing another vacation to end it off the year, bro. It's like, because I was supposed to go on a cruise last year when COVID hit. I was supposed to really book that and stuff, and then the COVID hit. It was like, the fuck, I want to go on the boat. But it's like, now it's like I'm thinking more of just like, because it's like, all right, I remember this meme from Facebook. It said, travel as much as you can. The memories, the money, like the money you'll get back, but the memories you won't.
Right.
And you travel as much as you want. So it's like, listen, while I got the money, and if I have the money, I'm gonna try to at least enjoy myself and go on this vacation and whatnot. Or try at least, just even if it's like 3 days, 4 days, you don't have to do it a whole week. Just going somewhere for like 3-4 days it just sits right with me. It's just like, all right, boom, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already like like I said, the second vacation I'm going on for my birth month, July. Cancer stand up, cancer season coming soon. I'm already thinking about my next trip. I'm already thinking. I
have a trip planned, but so far, like, I'm not like so like set on traveling as much. I just want to do different things, like different experiences. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be like in a different country or place. Like, just try different hobbies, different like restaurants or different like events or something like that. And still be able to have fun. Because that's the whole point. You're supposed to be able to, like, live your life and enjoy it no matter what the circumstances. Like, even if you don't get to, travel somewhere, at least you can enjoy what you have wherever you are.
Right. Man, that's for real. I think, like I said, like the traveling part for me, I'm just taking advantage of it. Yeah. I'm still doing the saving part too. I'm still like saving my stuff on the side, of course, doing that. But I also want to just get away from stuff sometimes, because New York just been. Yeah.
No, it's definitely good to
get
away.
I feel like I just been crammed in right here, and I can't get out. It's like I'm coming out, and it's like I'm
straining, bro.
You definitely gotta get out. Like, I think, like, because I did a lot of traveling, like the previous year, like in 2019, that kind of like just set it, like, for me. Like, I went to like all the places that I said I wanted to go.
Right.
So right now it's like I don't really have a specific place in mind, but I'm just like, maybe I'll go somewhere before the year ends.
Listen, we gotta do an Almond Breeze vacation.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That would be
lit.
That's overdue.
Oh man, but what would be the destination? I'm thinking about it gotta be some not exotic shit, but some overseas type shit. I'm not thinking about no damn Miami.
Yeah, no.
It better not. It has to be out the country.
Out
the country. You feel me? Like, we gotta save up. We should plan that for next year, man.
I mean, what's up?
I try.
Where would you want to go?
You dead ass? I'm ready to listen. All you gotta say the word.
Yo.
I'm dead ass. We can do that. Listen, we recording this. Listen,
It's on.
I'm
it's
dead ass.
on-
We
it's
get.
This is
recorded.
live.
This is live.
Are we
Yo, hey.
live? Are we
do it.
live?
All
Frank
right.
J voice. Are we live? Listen, like I said,
Yeah.
yo, I'm with it. You with it?
Oh, with
Just
it.
gotta pick a destination. That's all.
That's easy.
That's easy. That's
That's
light.
easy. I think we should pick a destination we never been to.
Mhm.
It shouldn't be something where we've
Yeah.
been. I think we should
Hell
just pick
yeah.
a destination that we never been to.
Is it a culture that we've never gone and experienced? Ooh. Damn.
I was thinking about that.
Wow.
I was thinking about that.
I like that.
I was thinking about that.
Shit, I might get one of them tattoos and rock that out that motherfucker. You know what
Yo,
I'm
that
saying?
would be nice.
Hawaii next
Because I was thinking
year?
about that as like
Yo,
a
that's
family
fantastic.
vacation, but y'all like my family too. So
Real rap, real rap.
we could bring. Listen, the more the merrier. It don't gotta just be us, but us just going in the group
Yeah.
is just says that speaks volumes already for me. Just to do that, I don't gotta just be us three going on vacation bars. We could bring, bring our family, bring whoever.
Bree's family.
Yeah, I think that should be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yo, man, how long have we been talking
We've
for,
been
man?
chatting.
How long we been talking for, man?
It's 4:07.
Oh, wow.
All right, guys, we gotta wrap it
Oh,
up.
man,
I gotta
we
go
gotta
see
wrap-
In the Heights. So
Oh.
Nah,
Yo,
nah,
let me
nah,
know.
nah.
Listen. You gotta let me know. I heard that movie
Yo.
was really, really,
Yeah?
really good. I heard it. I'm
We
gonna
should
check
do
it out.
that.
I'm gonna check
well,
it out.
I don't know what you have
Yeah.
planned for the next episodes, but we could do like some film reviews or something.
yeah,
like
that's
Oh
that.
yeah.
I'm definitely doing that. I got Matt. Like, listen, I got like a guest list, but y'all definitely more than welcome to come on whenever y'all free. We could talk about that shit. But I gotta watch the movie too, cause y'all be
Yeah.
listen.
What?
It be mainly you. You be the one that's watching the movies before all of us.
I
and
can't
you be
watch
telling us.
movies?
No, you
See,
can, but
see.
you be watching. Then you be
Here
you
go.
be the first person.
Nicheal, but watch what I'm about to do. You ready? You may watch it before us, but George posts all the information
I
in
do?
the damn group
In
chat
I do?
before
thing.
everybody has
I
seen
do?
the film.
Yo,
I
he
do?
will straight up
Before
talk about
everybody-
it.
Somebody has
you
seen
see what it is?
the
I
film.
don't say
This
anything.
is
You
what,
don't
this is
say
what happens
nothing.
when you're
But here
friends with
comes
two
George.
Libras.
Yo, that was crazy
what happens
when
when you're friends with
so-and-so
two
did
Libras.
Especially when he killed him.
I never said that.
Bro,
what was that?
like,
What was that?
was crazy.
I don't
bro.
even sound like that. You sound like Drake. Listen, man. She be the first one to watch movies,
No, straight,
and then she
yeah,
tells
yeah.
us about it,
I
which
don't
is
tell
cool.
her about it. I
You
just
do.
be
You be like,
yo,
I saw
it
this
was
Like,
movie.
I seen it.
You
Like,
told us
I-
about it, yeah.
I was
But
like, it
that's
was
What,
good.
what is that?
The last movie I saw, what, was Quiet Place 2? All I said was that it was
I gotta
good.
see the first one. I still didn't see the
Okay.
first one. I heard the
Oh,
first
you
one was good.
gotta see both of them,
Yeah,
man.
both
You
of
gotta
them is
see them.
crazy.
I'ma
They're
go on-
both
I'ma
good.
watch- yeah,
They're
we'll
both
check it out.
equally good.
Really?
Very good.
Okay.
Yes. Shout out
Man,
to
I'm
Dr.
listen,
Zen.
man.
He
Like
did
I
his
said,
thing.
it's been I'm gonna wrap this up, man. It's really been a pleasure, like with y'all. Like starting the first episode, it
It's an
feels
honor.
good. G Talk podcast.
Sir.
Thank
Yo,
you.
it's more to come, man. Y'all definitely go be in the episodes. We can talk about the reviews for sure.
Hey.
But I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all like
too,
my
bro.
family. I'm glad Nicheal actually did stay in my mom's car and talk all that bullshit for like hours, and then we formed the
It
group.
wasn't just
You know what I'm saying?
me.
It was you
No, it
mainly.
wasn't.
All right, bro. Can you please just say it was mainly her? Because I know y'all
Damn.
both
We
believe
were
this shit.
all
You see the
talking
movie's
about
about to
This
stuff.
that bullshit. Listen, man.
Damn.
Without further ado, it's your boy G from NYC, and we out.